Hello everyone and welcome back to another theme park obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning into the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell because you won't want to miss out on all the new content I have every single week. Today I'm at the Disneyland Resort to check up on the entire resort property. How about you and I dive right in? Alright, so starting off here at the Mickey and Friends parking structure, you can see they've finished up all of the paving over here and the temporary fence that's going up. You can see they're putting on the scrim right here to make it blend in with the other walls. While they work on this section over here, it looks like the new guest path will go along here, down into the new security checkpoint, and that's where they'll check your bags and load on the parking trams. You can see down over here they've put in some new shrubbery, so it looks really nice. The gates are all done over here as well. And then each of these little units have lighting and plants in them, so those look really nice. Overall, it's nice to see this nearing the finish line. If you look a little closely through the trees, you can see that they've installed a Pixar ball. That's pretty neat. And over here they have some more bushes and small trees going in, and it looks like all of the electrical is done as well. So the big news this week here at the parking structure is the installation of the new pedestrian bridge that goes all the way across the street. This won't open up until later on this year. They still have a lot of work to do as far as securing it and making sure that it is ready to go for all the guests that are coming in. But the parking structure itself will be open in the next few weeks, so keep an eye on that. And it's going to be nice to have all of this parking ready to go because the resort runs out of parking all the time, especially on the weekends. But isn't this bridge really nice? It's going to be nice to just be able to walk over and down into downtown Disney. You can see right here, this is where they've secured it. And it looks like they finished all the concrete work for the rest of the pathway that kind of leads all the way down here. And I kind of wonder if they're going to either have a tram stop here or some sort of moving walkway to the monorail station. Closest to the crosswalk over by downtown Disney, this section of the parking structure is complete. So they have the gates up and all of the height restrictions. So it looks great. All right, let's make our way into downtown Disney and into the theme parks, starting off with California Adventure, as always. And today, by the way, is Tuesday the 18th. Still no visible progress since the last time I filmed the new bar here at the Grand Californian Hotel. So maybe next week we'll check up on it. I'm not really sure when this is supposed to open, but if you guys know when it's supposed to open, go ahead and comment down below. I'd like to know. Alrighty, we are inside California Adventure now, and right off the bat it looks like Grizzly River Run is closed for right now. I don't know if this is an all-day thing. I think this is just a temporary thing, so they might be opening it up in just a little bit. All right, let's head over to Pixar Pier to check up on the Emotional Whirlwind attraction. So the walls have come down, revealing a new fence over here by Emotional Whirlwind. So this is a nice noodle fence. I'm sure they'll finish up all the new plants in just a moment. As far as the attraction itself, a lot of details are finishing up. You can see they have joy right here and anger on top of the attraction's backdrop. So overall, it's pretty darn close to the concept art. Pretty much nailed it as far as that's concerned. Well, it looks like the walls might come down for this attraction in just a few short days. I wouldn't think that this will be walled off for too much longer. So Bo Peep is one of the newest characters to show up on Pixar Pier. You can see here in the all-new Toy Story 4. But yeah, this is a cool little meet and greet. Never seen this character before, and this is also in Florida. So it's really cool to see her out greeting guests and having a good time. Work continues to move along pretty nicely on the new SpiderMan attraction coming to the park. They're still working on the exterior shell of the new show building that'll hold the queue space and looks to be some of the gift shop as well. I think that kind of turns around the corner. Once we get an overhead shot of it, we'll get a better idea as to how the layout might play out. But yeah, so far so good on the Spider-Man attraction. And here's another angle. Here's a view of this section. Far right section, you see a lot of crews are working on this. So I would assume in the next few weeks we'll start to see some more steel sheeting, and this will be eventually closed up and details will be added so it'll look just like the concept art. You can see that the building actually goes down pretty far. It goes all the way to where the old Bugs Land sign used to be. I still can't wait to just see what this ride's all about because little to no details have been announced. But D23 is coming up in August, so I'm sure at D23 they'll announce a bunch of cool little details. Over in Hollywood Land, right next to Award Wieners, looks like they're working on some exterior facade work for the Hollywood Land facades. Not really sure if this is connected to the PhilharMagic queue line and if they're doing work in that, but it looks like they're working on the outside dining area for Award Wieners. So I'll keep an eye on that in the next couple of weeks. Oh wow, okay, so they are definitely cleaning up this entire area. PhilharMagic is still open though, so don't worry, you'll still be able to experience it. But it looks like they might be cleaning up this outside dining area. They might be getting rid of a lot of the industrial looking stuff because this is like DCA 1.0 right here. Because this hasn't been touched since Muppet Vision, so maybe that's what they're working on. All right, now that we're in the Hollywood backlot area, why don't we go on Monsters Incorporated? All right, now that we're in the Hollywood backlot area, how about we not go on Monsters Incorporated and move on? I was honestly not expecting that. I was getting ready to go on the ride, and of course it was closed. Oh, all right, let's move on. All right, then here's another shot of the Marvel work closest to Guardians of the Galaxy. But as you can see, you can't really see anything over the construction fence. I can go back a little bit farther to see if we can see anything, but I don't think they're working on this particular section yet. I think they're still digging for foundation. Yeah, even looking a little farther, I really can't see much. There's a pile of dirt right here, so it looks like that's what they're working on, is just foundation. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks or a couple of months, we'll start seeing some structural steel. All right, that's pretty much all the work over at California Adventure. Let's jump on over to Disneyland, see what's going on over there. So over here on Main Street at the Main Street Cinema, they've recently added some merchandise in here, and let's just go ahead and take a look inside to see what that looks like. So unfortunately, it's just a lot of kind of generic Mickey Mouse merchandise. So there's really no specific like merchandise at all. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's clearly just another spot for the park to make some money. I know Disney has released a statement saying that they just want to draw more attention to this particular attraction on Main Street, but I don't think this is the way to do it. The park makes enough money as it is on merchandise. I mean, the shop over here, the Emporium, has more money made per square footage than any other retailer in the United States, so I don't think they're really hurting on merchandise grabs, but it kind of just takes away from the charm of this particular spot. So it is what it is. It is a business at the end of the day, but just kind of keep this in mind. If you do like a quiet place to go and sit, it's kind of gone now, just because it's now a retail location. But other than that, everything else in the park is looking fantastic. We got the band over here, sprucing up the Main Street atmosphere. Again, it's a little busy today, so choose wisely as far as attractions are concerned if you're coming to the park, especially here in the morning. It might clear up a little bit later, but we'll see. Let's move on over to Adventureland, see what's going on in there. Alrighty, so I haven't had a snack yet. So I haven't eaten this morning at all, so you know what that means. We're gonna have to go to the Tropical Hideaway and get some snacks. Ooh, look, and there's barely a line. I can't wait, I'm so excited. Alright, so I just got the ramen shaker. These are really refreshing, and it comes with a ginger, like, seasoning sauce, like dressing. So that's really good. And yeah, it was only like $6, so it's not too bad. It's pretty average, what I expect. But yeah, definitely recommend the ramen shaker. Right, goodbye, little tiki guy. Still think this is one of the coolest spots in Disneyland. It doesn't even feel like you're in the city of Anaheim. It feels like you're somewhere else in a different place, in a different time. So cool how they do this. And no other theme park in the world is able to pull this off. So only Disney can do this. Oh, it's really, really cool. I love it. This is just one of the many reasons why I love Disneyland. The reservation period for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is ending this weekend. So after the 23rd, which is, I believe, a Sunday, you can see Galaxy's Edge whenever you want. The only catch is you just need to check in to get, so to say, a fast pass. And it's only going to happen in like the morning and the afternoon. But the rest of the day will be fine. And it's not going to be like a long period. You'll just check in, and they'll tell you to come back in the next 20 or 30 minutes, and then you'll have free range of the land for as long as you want. It's very similar to what they do at Volcano Bay in Florida. So if you guys have been to Volcano Bay, what you do is you have a little wrist watch kind of thing, and you tap the little podium at each attraction that tells you what time to come back to ride that attraction. It's like a virtual queue line. So they'll be doing that for Galaxy's Edge from now on until they decide to get rid of it. But it's not going to be like the reservation period. So you just come here, you check in, and then after that, you'll be good to go. Well, I think that's going to do it for today's update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss out on all the new content I have every single week. Other than that, I hope you had a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time in the parks.